Welcome to the Marble Statues Podcast! Woo! I'm Light Hezod, and that's Dead Fred in the corner, and we're here tonight to bring you some good tunes to start your week off right. Actually, I guess that doesn't really... Does it still work? I guess it still works.
If you're watching live,
If you're watching live, it works. Maybe I'll rework that for the next episode. Anyways,
we'll talk more about
why
we changed to the podcast later, but
welcome back to all the statue dudes who follow along every week. The podcast crew, the MSP crew.
well, it's still like if you're watching it live, you're still kind of like the Sunday Fun Day crew. Right?
Yeah, I guess you are kind of. Yeah.
It's still Sunday.
Yeah, that's true. And welcome to any new people. Go ahead and drop a comment. We love hearing from you guys. That's what makes the show fun for us. We got a great show.
That's right. We got some fun stuff to talk about. We're gonna play the songs that you guys requested, and we always do like a little Q&A kind of hangout session at the end. So we can like chat it up with you guys. So stick around for that, and it's gonna be a good time. And so also just remember to like and share the stream so we can get a party going on up in here. Let all your friends know. It's the Marble Statues Podcast.
Yeah. And if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and like and share the video. And let all your family and friends know about the podcast on YouTube. On YouTube. We got a good show for you guys tonight. We're gonna start it off the right way. The right way to start off a show, which is by playing The Channel, which is the intro to our debut album, The Odyssey. You ready? You guess? Oh, I'm not even ready. You know what? If I would have started it right then, that would have been very bad because I'm not ready.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready. Yeah, there you go. I can't. I wish I could do it, but you got it. You got it way better than I do. Like I said, that's the channel. Debut song off our first album, first song off our debut album, The Odyssey.
That's right.
I love playing that one, dude. That one's like,
it's a fun one to start with. It just gets the energy going.
Yeah.
It
gets me hype.
It's so epic sounding.
Yeah. All right. We finished the first song, which means that it's time for 1, 2, 3, 4 band news. All right, what do you got for us, Odd?
Well, first order of business business, I just want to talk about chat rules real quick.
Yeah.
There's a pinned comment now, so just check that if you got any questions.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. Just don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Second order of business. We got a podcast now.
We got a podcast now.
What?
We're real internet personalities.
We've been thinking about doing this for a while, kind of making a switch to more of a podcast format, because I think a lot of people watch Sunday Funday Live like after the fact.
Yeah.
Which is cool. But yeah, we wanted to make it more just like of give it a little bit more salience throughout the week. Just, and even after that, I guess, because it's cool because there's like archived performances of like all the songs and stuff.
Yeah. And sometimes we really nail a performance.
and we've been doing this every week for like over 2 years. We've never missed a week.
Yeah.
And yeah, we decided like we've been perfecting our craft here, like learning how to put on a good show and everything, and stream and make the video look good and everything. So we were like, it's time. We were and we started like a few minutes late tonight, even because we were kind of trying to still put everything together, because we realized like if we don't do this now, like it's gonna take forever.
Yeah,
so it's time. Like we have all the segments that we wanted to have and like all that stuff. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we finally know how to put on like a good enough show that it's like, it not only is it fun to watch live, but it will be good to watch after the fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, it's like we said last week, the word of 2022 is sustainability.
Exactly. Well, and the cool thing about having it after is like if you're watching on YouTube, you can still comment.
Yeah.
But if you're watching live, you get to actually like interact with us live. So and have your comments read.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got for us next here?
Well,
a little bit of the music news.
Yeah, I think music news. We got some guitar recorded this week.
Yeah.
For the Cowboy Song.
The Cowboy Song. I saw somebody. Sorry, I just want to say I saw somebody comment on the little sneak peek I posted, and they were like, "Sounds like y'all are working on a country song."
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of is a country song.
Pretty
it's
much.
Like, it's country, but it's like marble statues.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god. How do we say that at the exact same time? That's so ridiculous.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm gonna write and record some like electric guitar for it still.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
The Marble Maniacs may get to hear some of that one soon. Maybe. Also,
if you're good. Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say in other news, well, in related news, new music, the Hammerhead drum solo that Light did is what are we saying? It's gonna be on Spotify on the 28th. I forgot. I had to look at the screen. So yeah, we're dropping. Our goal for 2022 is to have like a release on Spotify.
Yeah.
Every month, something new up there.
Yeah.
That we haven't released on there yet. So, whether it's like something new or like something that we just haven't put on Spotify yet. But yeah, that's exciting. So get hyped for that.
Yeah.
You also have some other drum solos. So
yeah.
Hint. Those might be coming to Spotify at some point too.
Right. Right.
But yeah, we've also got a bunch of other new songs that we're working on. Some of you guys have already heard Trigger Love, a little bit of it.
Yeah.
And what's the other one?
Trigger Love and Mori Mordred.
We sent
Mori
Mordred. We sent a little snippet of both of those to like the Marble Maniacs.
Yeah.
So they could check out what we're working on here.
Yeah.
And let us know in the comments. I mean, you guys have told us before you really dig them, but anyways, if you're sitting there and you're thinking like, what's the Marble Maniacs? How do I get in on that? So the Marble Maniacs is like our singles club. They get early access to all of our new singles a week before they come out on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
And they also get like little sneak peeks and behind the scenes of other stuff, as we're working on it. You guys
Mhm.
have been asking us for more behind the scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
Light also, he streamed while he was recording the vocals the other day.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can only hear the vocals. So,
Yeah.
I don't think you've sent any of that one to anybody
No,
yet, though.
no.
So,
That's the first anyone has heard anything of that song.
Yeah, so stay tuned for more of that.
Yeah.
And join the Marble Maniacs.
Yeah.
How do you do that, Light?
You go to marblestatues.band.
That's right. And how much does it cost?
It's absolutely free.
That's right. What do you need? Like, just what do you need to sign up?
You just need an email address so we know where to send the cool stuff to.
That way we know where to cool.
That way we know where to cool. Yeah. But yeah, so sign up for the Marble Maniacs. I wanted to address one comment here because they said, speaking of which, I tried to watch last week's show and all the songs were muted. Which is that's part of the reason why we are switching to the podcast.
Yeah.
Because then it will be on YouTube. And it will not be muted at all over there. And
I think there's something about like posting a song versus like performing it live.
right.
It's like a different type of right or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, Facebook has been muting the song portions of some of our live stream, which kind of sucks.
Even though we own it.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
know.
there's not
it's
not
just
a
like
way
a content match type of thing.
Yeah, there's not a
So-
way to fight it or whatever.
If you're here on Facebook live, you'll
Yeah.
get to see it. But
Yeah.
that's why we're archiving them on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Because we're actually like recording them on a
Yeah.
hard drive on our own here, so we can upload them separately. But yeah.
Are you recording?
Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Just one more thing we got to remember before we start, though.
yeah.
But yeah. So, I think that's pretty much all we had for band news.
I think so. Yeah, that's about it. You want to play the next jam?
You want to jam out on the next jam, bruv? All right, yeah, let's do it. We're going to play Human Sea. Let's get some waves in the chat. Yeah, so again, that was Human C. That was actually like a very early one of our very first singles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the second song. So
Right.
after the second song, what we normally do is we have a little discussion.
A debate, you mean?
A little debate.
An argument.
An argument. Argument. And so,
Are you going to do that right now?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember, we're going to do it right now.
Okay.
And so Odd has this crazy idea.
Call me crazy.
I mean, your name is literally Odd. So don't think it's that crazy.
Whatever. Get to the point.
You get to the I'm setting it up for you.
Okay.
I'm trying to throw it to you, Odd.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you think that aliens, like extraterrestrials,
Mm-hmm.
ETs,
Mm-hmm.
could they just be like, not like are they real, but they could just be like living amongst us?
Mm-hmm.
Or I mean, could they? Like we wouldn't even know. Like you know what I mean? Like they look just like a person or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like, you know, I got a couple examples.
Okay, go for it.
Well, you know, what do you have to say first
Well,
off? Because you called me crazy.
Yeah. Well, because the first thing, it's like, I mean, not are they, we're not debating are they real, because the probability is that aliens are real, or like extraterrestrial life is real, right? You know what I mean? Just given how large the universe is.
Yeah.
But if you know anything about like evolution and how humans evolved to become a quote-unquote intelligent species, then you realize that like if life so like you know, we don't know necessarily if life began here or if life began somewhere else, but let's just say life began here, right? And it also started on another world, right? What is the likelihood that the DNA would be similar enough that like the aliens would actually be intelligent in a way that we would recognize them as intelligent, which is crucial to your argument, because if we wouldn't recognize them as intelligent, then how could they be living among us?
You ever seen Parasite?
The show or the movie?
The anime.
Yes.
There's a movie too, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I've seen it.
they're living among us. And they're not necessarily like, the humans don't necessarily see them as like intelligent. You know what I mean?
But
they like mimic humans, but
that's kind of what I'm getting at. Is like they would have to be intelligent in a way that we understand intelligence for them to be able to mimic our intelligence.
I guess. Yeah. But I mean, well, okay. Let me lay this on you. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to vote on the poll and comment in the chat.
Yeah.
Or, you know, on YouTube, because we want to declare a winner. Well, we will on the live stream anyways. But yeah, when we get enough votes here, we'll declare a winner. But I have a couple points real fast.
Yeah. Go for it.
Because like they could be living, like they could be out of phase with us, so where like you wouldn't even be able to see them or like interact with them physically. Like they wouldn't be able to like touch you at all. Like you would just walk right through them.
Yeah.
And then like I don't know, but they still like maybe are somehow like drawing energy from our reality. Maybe that's why they're here. You know what I mean? But like who knows why they're here? But that's like a real possibility. It's like we would never know, because how could you ever test or find out? Because they don't
Yeah. They don't interact on our plane of existence.
Yeah.
But how do we know that another plane of existence exists for them to exist on? We don't know that. There's no proof of that.
But you don't know that it doesn't exist.
That's true. But I'm presented with the reality that I can perceive, and that reality precludes a plane of existence that I cannot perceive.
You just have no imagination.
All right.
Okay, next point. They could be leaving. They could be living in like people's heads, like worms or like slugs or something. You ever seen Animorphs?
Yeah, I've
Bro.
seen, yeah, okay.
You seen Animorphs or what's it called? Stargate.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, Stargate. Okay, because this is the other thing I wanted to say, which is okay. So, just say by some chance, right? They do evolve and they do have intelligence that's comparable to us to the point where they can build a spaceship. You know what I mean?
You ever seen the UFO videos from the Pentagon?
Yeah. Okay. But it's just.
I'm just saying.
But okay. But how did they overcome the like vast distances of space? You know what I mean? Because nothing can go faster than the speed of light. There's a lot of theoretical stuff, and maybe if you have a Stargate or something, maybe, but we don't know that. You'd have to have so much like antimatter to push the wormhole open, because otherwise the wormhole just wants to, there's so much gravity, it wants to close in on itself. So how did they get over these like impossible feats of science, bro, to get here? How did they do that to get here?
Okay, Einstein.
I thought you were gonna go magic.
They could also have shape-shifting abilities.
Okay.
Like, you know, they could just shift into being able to look like a human or something like. Or,
Yeah.
God forbid. Oh,
God forbid.
you know, we're leaving someone out.
Yeah, we are.
But I was gonna say, there's Honey. You know, she's our dog and we love her, and I'm gonna bring her into the stream. But like, they could be shapeshifters, meaning they could be living among us as animals. Dude, Honey could be a shape-shifting alien, and we wouldn't even know.
I don't think she would put up with all the crap that we put her through.
Yeah, but what if she's not intelligent on the level that we see intelligence on?
Fair enough. Fair enough, I guess.
Oh,
all right, what are people saying?
I don't know. You don't have the chat pulled up over there?
I know, no, but I mean on the poll.
Oh, let me look. I got one for I want to believe and one for there's no way.
All right, we need more votes.
We need more votes.
Get some more votes in there. Also, like and share the stream, or like and share the YouTube video.
Quantum physics is terrifying when you deep dive into it.
It is, but even it's like you still have to like overcome. There's just so much you have to overcome, like the biology of it, dude. Like the only way I could see it is if life didn't like start in one location and it is like carried from planet to planet, you know what I mean?
Like the cosmic seed or
like
whatever.
Like a cosmic seed, yeah. Because like, you know, like tardigrades or whatever supposedly can survive in the vacuum of space. So maybe these little, you know, microscopic life forms are carried off in space. Then I could see you could have like an ape. Like that has to be the case in something like the Marvel universe where like, you know what I mean? Where there's like human-like aliens.
Yeah.
It would have to be the case that like there was like some kind of seeding comet or whatever.
Yeah.
It would literally have to be, because otherwise
is there something in the lore about like what created
I don't know.
all the species?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, maybe there's a thing in the lore where there
What's
is
up,
like
Andrew? What's up, Austin? He's talking about the DMT clockwork elves.
The DMT clockwork elves? Yeah, dude.
Sounds awesome. Thanks, Tony.
Yeah. But I don't know, dude. There's just so much. Like,
Okay, there we go. 4 for I want to believe and 2 for there's no way.
Nice. I mean, dude, you know what? I'm arguing against it, but like I want to believe it. You know what I mean? Like,
it would be cool.
It would be crazy. It would be awesome.
What's up, Katrina? Yeah, it would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like,
like that Parasite show is cool.
Yeah, that Parasite show is awesome. I love the
Except
anime.
those parasites.
The movie looks kind of stupid, but
those parasites were pretty gnarly. I don't know if I would want to be infected with one.
Dude, yeah. Imagine being that guy. Like, you don't have your right hand anymore.
Yeah.
It's actually now an alien.
Yeah.
And if the alien separates from you, then you don't have an arm anymore.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
Although, I don't want to spoil the end.
Yeah,
Never
don't
mind.
spoil the end, bro. Don't spoil the end.
All right. Well,
All right.
last chance to get last chance to get your votes in.
Yeah.
We're gonna call it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like I said,
You got any closing arguments? To try to
I just think that
try to defend yourself. Here?
I just
'Cause
think that you have to overcome the biology of like a species evolving to be intelligent enough to travel, to build a thing that is capable of traveling here. Because this is alien. We're talking aliens, right?
Yeah.
We're not talking like, oh, there's this,
extraterrestrials.
but we're not talking about like in the case where they live outside of our plane of existence, that they were already here, right? We're talking something that traveled here that lives on not in our plane of existence, right?
I don't know.
Because maybe if you can,
You're just talking about some Occam's razor type
Yeah.
shit, where it's like the more and more stuff you add, that more and more unlikely it becomes.
Right.
Like the less likely is true or whatever.
and
right?
so them
You're gonna
living,
fall off the razor's
literally,
edge.
literally living among us. There's an
Aliens be
imposter.
sus, bro.
Yeah, aliens be sus, dude. Aliens be sus.
All right.
That's-
Well,
That's my closing argument. Aliens be sus.
Okay. Yeah, we got 4-2, so I'm gonna
Okay.
call it, and I'm gonna say. Oh, I can't type.
They're here.
Winner of the night. Aliens
Live among us.
be sus.
Yeah. That's great.
Okay, there we go. Thank you guys for voting. Let me display the results here. There we go.
Oh man, yeah, that's funny. What about microorganisms on an asteroid and then it developed over time? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like in that case, I could see how they would evolve to be similar to us in like intelligent in the same way that we are.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? That would make sense. But like two completely separate like evolutions where like there's no DNA shared or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the odds are just astronomical, you know?
I want to believe.
Yeah. All right, well, you want to play the next song here?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
What's the next song?
The Vortex. Yeah, so this is the closer of our first album, The Odyssey.
Yeah, we played the first song and then one of the ones in the middle, and now we're playing the last song.
Yeah. So some of these.
This is the abridged version of the album. If you want to hear the
It
full
really
thing,
is.
go listen to our album, The Odyssey, on Spotify, and follow at Marble Statues on Spotify.
Yes. Perfect. All right, you ready? Let's do this.
Hello there, welcome home. You know by now that you never were quite alone. Struggle but you can't get out. You're part of it now. Welcome to the human sea. You'll find out
Word. Dude. Yeah, that one's like, I love playing that one because I get to do the two things that I love doing the most.
Yeah, dude.
Playing drums and playing keyboard.
It's a jam, bro.
Yeah. All right. Let's do
Musical musings.
All right, let's do it. All right, so tonight I got something kind of like crazy I want to talk about, okay?
Yeah. We've been coming up with some good topics for musical musings.
Yeah.
For like the future. We're kind of planning ahead a little bit. We were coming up with some good ones earlier.
So, tonight I want to talk about why music is a temporal art. Temporal meaning like time. Or another way to phrase it is why time is the canvas on which music is made. Ooh.
Okay.
And so like okay, so like we'll start off with the basics, right?
Sure.
What's like the first thing you see on a sheet of music? The tempo and the time signature, right?
I was going to say the staff.
Well, yeah, but what's on the staff? The time signature. And usually above the staff, they usually say quarter note
the time
equals
signature,
equals tempo or whatever.
Time signature. I've never. Well, I guess sometimes, yeah. A lot of times they put the tempo on there, especially with like more
No, they
modern
they
stuff,
yeah, they always put the tempo at the top of the music.
I guess
you never paid attention
No,
because
sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just say like allegro or something like.
well,
that, you know
it'll
what I mean?
say allegro and then it'll say quarter note equals 160 or whatever.
I'm sure they always do for like drum stuff.
Yeah, well maybe that's
But-
why for me. But anyway, so tempo is
Yeah.
basically how fast or how slow a song is, and so the way I put it when I was writing this up is tempo tells you how quickly the piece of music moves through time, and time signature tells you how you divide up that time. Is that pretty good?
I just had a really annoying cable that I was
Oh.
stepping on, and I finally got it out of my way, so I wasn't listening to you.
Do you want me to say it again?
No, it's fine. Keep going. You're doing great, Sweaty.
You're I hate you. No. Yeah, so those are like real obvious like ways in which music is related to time. Like those two things are sort of the bedrock of the song, right? Everything is built up from those. And then so tempo, time signature. Obviously the next thing that's probably going to come to your mind is rhythm, cuz rhythm is literally like the amount of space between the notes. So like the amount of time you wait in between notes before playing the next.
I was going to say the next thing that comes to my mind is subdividing.
Well,
But
yeah.
that's basically what it is.
It's subdividing
You got
rhythms.
a whole note, chop it in half notes,
Yes.
chop that in half, quarter notes,
Yes.
chop that in half, eighth notes.
Right.
And it's all just
Yeah.
where it fits on the grid
Mhm.
of time.
And especially in like drumline, one of the things they really taught us is how to subdivide and switch between different subdivisions. Like obviously it's easy enough to switch between eighth notes and 16th notes because 16th notes are just double eighth notes. But it's harder to switch between eighth notes and triplets because the triplets are literally in a different temporal place. You know what I mean? In the beat. Right?
Like 4D.
Like 4D. No.
Well, it almost like is kind of an analog because they're like between. You know what I mean, you fit 3 of them in the space of one quarter note or whatever.
Or 2 eighth notes.
Or yeah.
And so that's something that like was heavily drilled into me being in like drumline and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so actually in the one of our new songs I'm playing around with some of that stuff.
Yeah.
A lot. So rhythm is obvious. It's obvious like, you know, how time is associated with rhythm.
Sure.
But something I wanted to touch on that I feel like is probably not as obvious is symmetry in music. Symmetry. Because music contains what's called temporal symmetry, which means symmetry through time.
Ooh,
Right?
temporal symmetry.
And so It's same as like a painting, right? If you're making a painting,
symmetry through time. Yeah.
yeah, symmetry through time. It's like if you wanted to get mathematical, it would be translational symmetry, because it's like it's the same if you move it, you know what I mean, from here to here.
Okay.
As long as that translation doesn't change the thing, it's called translational symmetry.
Huh.
Anyways, so but yeah, just like if you're making a painting, you want the painting to be symmetrical.
You want a balance of light and dark.
Right.
And there's different types of, like, a face has like just like split down the center symmetry,
Yes.
but then there's also like radial symmetry
Radial symmetry.
and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
and then, or even just like symmetry and like a balance of light and dark or colors and stuff like
Right.
that.
And
So, yeah.
that's kind of what I'm getting at more, because you know, a good painting isn't like 100% perfectly symmetrical, but if it's got like a big tree over here, maybe there's like a mountain or something over here that sort of balances out the sides of the painting, right?
Or if you have something real big in the foreground, you may want to have something far off in the background that kind of balances out and gives it depth.
Right.
Like, so yeah.
So so basically what I'm trying to get at with that is like that's why choruses are so important in music, because they're the thing that gives it that temporal symmetry.
They bring it back.
Yeah. But like I was saying, the best paintings isn't like 100% symmetrical side to side. The best songs, you know what I mean? There's something a little bit different every time the chorus happens, because that way you get the symmetry of like, oh, this motif is back, but you also get a little new piece of something to surprise your ears.
Cool. Yeah.
Right?
I feel that.
And then so this is the one that I feel like you're gonna be like, okay, what the hell does this have to do with time? All right, you ready for this? Pitch.
Pitch.
The pitch of an instrument, because obviously rhythm is, you know, you're talking
like
about
A equals 140 hertz.
Exactly. Pitch
Or
is
440. Sorry.
Yeah, pitch is inextricably linked to time, because the pitch of something is literally how many times it vibrates in a second. It's measured in hertz, like you said, and so like the best example of it would be the A above middle C. We tune to 440 hertz.
Right.
So 440 vibrations a second.
Right. Yeah.
So literally, you know what I mean? The pitch of something is how fast it's moving in a certain amount of time. Which is even crazier.
That is crazy. Yeah.
The next thing that's even crazier though is if you take a polyrhythm like you play on a drum, like 2 against 3.
Yeah.
If you don't know 2 against 3, think Carol of the Bells. Da 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 da. That's 3 against 2. That's the rhythm. If you sped that up to a vibration, because da 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 da, right? That's not a vibration that we hear as a note.
But it's going da 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 da.
No. You're no. I'm
if
saying
you speed it up, then it's gonna be doing like this, but really fast.
Yeah, but
going between all those notes.
Yeah, but you're getting too lost in the pitch of it. Think of just da 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 da. I'm just that's the rhythm, is the bump 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 bump. Don't think about the pitch.
But if you speed it up over and over, it'll start going.
Right.
But then it'll eventually become like a pitch.
Well, it will specifically become a perfect fifth.
Oh, really?
Which is the power chord on a guitar.
Huh.
So, like, if you take that polyrhythm and speed it up, you literally get a power chord.
Oh.
So
because it's the same ratio.
It's the same ratio of vibrations
as the 2 notes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just slowed so far down that your ear doesn't hear it as that.
Your ear doesn't hear it as a continuous note if I'm playing it on like a drum or something.
Crazy.
Yeah. So that's like, so in a way, you can think of, like you just said, a rhythm is just an oscillation that's at too low of a frequency for your ear to hear it as a continuous note.
Yeah.
So that leads me to my profound statement that I came up with,
Okay.
which is, so in a very real sense, music is something you create on a canvas of time using high-frequency vibrations as colors and textures and shaping them with low-frequency oscillations. The high-frequency vibrations being like the pitches.
Light is vibrating higher than all of us right now.
But yeah, the high-frequency vibrations being like pitch and like timbre, and the low-frequency obviously being like the rhythms or whatever.
Sure. Okay, yeah. Cool.
So that's
I dig it.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming to Light's TED Talk.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. And that is why time is the canvas on which music is made. Let's see,
Okay.
does anyone have anything to say about that? Any questions?
Hold on. Blow this up so I can see it better. In painting and drawing, you have you heard of the golden ratio? Yes. It's a guide how to lay out a picture that is in the most visually appealing. Yeah, the golden ratio is I think 5 to 8.
Yeah.
And then there's also the rule of thirds. You cut everything in thirds, and it's like most appealing if you place a subject in like one of those intersections.
Mm-hmm.
I use that a lot when I'm taking pictures and stuff.
It's not super related to the temporal thing that I was just talking about, but the golden ratio is derived from the Fibonacci sequence, which was, I don't know if famously is the right word, but they in Lateralis, the Tool song, the vocals, the rhythm of the vocals is the Fibonacci sequence. Black, thin, white are all I see in my infancy. You know what I mean? It's 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Yeah, you know.
Someone said I need to know Light's dealer.
Dude, this is just the shit I think about, dude. Like, I literally just think about this stuff.
Holy shit! I never thought of a power chord like that. Yeah, dude. I love all the songs I've heard. I love Let Us Out the most. Hell yeah. Thanks, Katrina.
Appreciate it.
Hearing that keyboard made me need some Rush. I'll BRB.
No. You're going to stay here, and you're going to like it. No, I'm just kidding.
And you're going to like and share the stream. And you're going to like it. And the YouTube video.
Yeah. All right.
And subscribe.
Well, and subscribe.
We need to start saying that now because it's going to be on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. When we hit 500 subscribers, we're going to do the punk rock version of Let Us Out.
That's why I love when you drop some knowledge bombs on us.
Appreciate it.
Nice.
All right. Well, I think it's time for our final song of the night. Or wait, well, actually,
already.
dude, can we take a break for a second real quick?
Yeah, I guess we can take
We need to take a quick.
You know what? Since we're working so hard on the new
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
and everything, you guys mind we take a little intermission?
Yeah.
You know,
It's just
we're sweating up
we're
here.
sweating. Okay.
It's hard work being
It's
marble
hard.
statues.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a little
Just,
quick
like,
break.
2 minutes and 30
And don't worry, we
seconds.
got some music for you while
Yeah.
you wait. So
Yeah.
here's an old drum solo that Light did. It's called Neon Pulse.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
And hope you enjoy it. If you like it afterwards, you can find it on YouTube.
YouTube.
Substatue dudes. Aliens do live among us. Let's hit it! Dry lips, as I was mad, I said it made it sting, but that's okay. I love to take it. I said it lasted through the goddamn war. I know I hurt you, I lost belief in that faith that we both shared. I know it hurt you to hear, but it doesn't mean that I don't care. But it doesn't mean that I don't care. Oh, but my dry lips crack as I move toward the fight, 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 slowly now. Sip this and see. Dry lips, with that, let's take this moment in before you're gone. I had to leave you again. Oh, but I know it's been so long. Oh, but I know it's been so. My dry lips crack as I move toward the fight, 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 slowly now. Sip this and see. She said it will quench your thirst, for it will bring new life to your memories. Dry lips crack as I move. Dry lips crack. Fight, fight, slowly now. Toward the fight, slowly now. She said it will quench your thirst. Bring new life to your memories. Dry lips, the first time we kissed, I never knew you felt the same. Oh wait, I still don't, that's right. I just forgot this was a dream. I just forgot this was a dream. I just forgot this was a dream. Bro, it's so hard to see in these glasses.
I know. That's fun though.
Yeah, dude, that was fun. Appreciate the energy. I just see like hearts like flying by.
Oh my god.
Harmonies are getting really good on that song. Appreciate it. Great song. Thanks. Thanks, dude. Yeah. Yeah, dude, that one's always fun to play. Starting a podcast talking about extraterrestrials in the Fibonacci sequence. Y'all trying to take Joe Rogan's place?
I mean, gotta start eating elk meat.
Yeah, I know. We got to start eating elk meat, and doing DMT all the time. But all right, so we're gonna do a little hangout. That's what we always do at the end here. We do a little hangout with everybody. And
That was our last song, but
yeah,
let us know. If you guys want to hear one more.
yeah, maybe I'll do, or maybe we'll do an encore.
Maybe we can manage an encore. Yeah, type encore in the chat if you want to hear one more.
But yeah. So the little story time that we have for this week.
Oh my God.
Pull her up. Pull her up. We're talking about her. I feel like that's better than us grabbing her and picking her up.
Yeah.
Honey bear. Oh my
Cage
God.
is open and she's just like sitting there. She doesn't even care.
She's just still mad at us, is what it is.
Oh my God, she was so mad.
Because she's got a beard, you know, because she's like a terrier or whatever. So she's got a little beard going. And so like we took her to the park earlier.
She's
and
a bearded lady.
She's a bearded lady. She's the 8th wonder of the world, or whatever that the phrase is. And so we took her to the park, and so she was drinking a bunch of water, and then she was digging around in the sand,
Yeah.
and her whole beard was just like, and she looked like Odd said she looked like a little kid with cake
Yeah.
around his mouth or whatever, with all this mud like gripping to the beard.
She really did.
So,
dude.
we were like, all right, we gotta help her out. You know what I mean? We gotta help her out. She can't just be like having that beard and have everything get stuck in it. Because the other thing is, it gets like all clumpy after she eats. Like if she eats anything, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah,
whatever.
every
Like,
time she eats or drinks and
Yeah.
it gets all clumpy.
Yeah.
And then it starts like kind of smells sometimes.
yeah,
like-
it smells so bad sometimes.
Like sometimes you gotta like just wash her face
yeah.
instead of giving her a bath just 'cause she's like so dirty.
So we were like, all right, we're gonna trim it up for her, which
Yeah.
it actually ended up looking okay, but the whole time we had to basically
She was
like she was trying to chill, you know what I mean? She was like laying on the couch or whatever.
yeah. Well, we don't have like the good scissors.
Yeah, we don't have the good scissors.
So we had to be really careful.
Yeah. So like one of us had to just like hold her head in position, while the other one was like trimming or whatever,
She was so mad.
and she was not happy about it.
Yeah, 'cause by the end of it, she was just like laying there.
She was like
And
so
she-
defeated.
She just like she wouldn't respond to us.
yeah.
She wouldn't do it. He was trying to tell her to get off the couch
Yeah.
to go get in her kennel,
Yeah.
and she was just like, "Fuck you, dude."
Yeah, seriously, though. She was like, "Nah, brah, nah."
Such attitude.
But we love her, and that's why we did it. And she looks good, and she drank some water later. And I mean, she has a beard, so it's like that's what it's gonna be. But it's not like super coming off her face anymore. You know, it's better.
Don't shame poor honey girl. She can't help. She has a messy beard.
well,
I mean, you should know.
hey, my beard is immaculate, okay? I use beard oil or beard conditioner, and I wash
but-
it with shampoo.
You cannot have a beard and
Oh.
not get food in it when you
Dude.
eat. It happens.
So I've been, you can attest, I've been making some bomb ramen.
Yeah, the chili, the ramen is pretty good, but the chili is good too.
The chili's good too,
I
but
was thinking of
it's
chili.
it's the ramen though, because when I make the ramen, I do drain out a lot of the water, but there's still a little bit of water left, and so to like get all the little pieces of ramen and stuff that are left, and because I put like egg in it and like scallions and like all that stuff,
Yeah.
so to get all of that, you gotta drink it like out of the bowl or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But even before that, just using the chopsticks, they like slap
Yeah.
into your beard and
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean?
Ugh,
So
gross.
it's like when I
Got
get
the
done,
egg residue all over.
when
'em,
I get
so-
done, I literally have to go like wash my beard in the sink.
Oh my God.
Because it's just so messy.
Someone said, question on the Vortex.
Yeah.
Are all the songs in the same key, or do we or do we change key? On the album, like the songs that the medley is comprised of are not all in the same key, but for that song we transpose everything to fit in. I think it's
Oh.
E flat.
We did do that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I thought they were already all in the same key, but
No, some of them had to be transposed.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and I had to like relearn the riffs because they're in a different
Oh.
key. Yeah.
But it is the same key as Human C, right? Or no?
I don't know. I can't remember if Human C is E or E flat. I'm pretty sure it's E flat.
Yeah. 'Cause like we just picked one, and that's like kind of what we went with.
yeah.
But yeah.
Well, and I was changing my guitar tuning around a bunch, and when we were writing a bunch of songs, and then there was one day I jumped on the synth, and when I wrote Human Sea, I don't know, that was just the pitch I was hearing in my head. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know, whatever.
Honey would freeze as soon as she went out a door up here.
Yeah.
Not with her little Christmas sweater on.
But yeah.
Normally we put a little Christmas.
But she would
sweater
have the
on.
little beard sickles.
Oh, she would have the beard sickles. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh, well, normally at this time we also ask for like requests for next week.
Oh, yeah.
And so I saw like somebody saying let us out, so we will put that on the list for next week to play.
I'll do that right now.
Yeah. We've already kind of got our encore planned, which I did see some people saying encore, so we'll go ahead and do the encore.
Yeah.
Tonight and next Sunday. Well, like I said, we got this week planned out, so we're going to do what we got
real
for
real
this week.
quick, post your request for next week.
Yeah.
I got Let Us Out and Horror Story so far.
All right, let us out in horror story. Yeah. I think I'm going to do this last one still in my alien thing. Lorelei. Dude, it's so much like you guys don't understand. It's so great that you guys like help us pick the songs up for the next week.
It makes it so much
because
easier.
then, yeah, the next week comes and we're just like, oh, what songs are we gonna play? Oh, we're just gonna play what everybody requested. It's great.
We try to keep like a good mix going, so we're
Yeah.
not playing the same songs too much. But
Yeah. Well. And. Oh yeah, did you put Fear Merchant?
Yeah.
And and that's part of the 2022 goal of having a new song up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every month is so that we do have
more
new
stuff to
stuff
play.
to play.
Yeah.
Keep it fresh.
Let me know if you got one more.
Yeah. All right. Well, you ready? Yeah. Go ahead and comment if you still have requests. And we will. I'm gonna play. You want to play? This is the last one.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna move
Special treat.
Honey back to a regular spot there. I kind of had it blown up there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off.
Honey time. All right. You ready?
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. I'm gonna play us out. Do it live. All right. I'm gonna play Earthquake of Doom, the drum solo. Woo! Dude, that one is just like so much fun to play. And on that note, I think we're going to get out of here. Peace out, Statue Dudes. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, and YouTube. Like I said earlier, when we get to 500 subscribers on YouTube, we're going to do the punk rock version of Let Us Out. Check out our website, marvelstatues.band. Join the Marvel Maniacs. All you need is an email address so we know where to send all the cool stuff to. And also, we got some merch. We say every time, all the stuff that we do is free, but it's not free for us. So if you support us, we appreciate you guys. We love you. We got shirts, CDs, buttons, stickers, all that kind of stuff. Check that out. We love you, Statue Dudes. Thanks for being here on the first episode of the Marvel Statues podcast, and we will see you next week. Peace out.